What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 6th episode of the Investing Penguin. Covered calls and cash secured puts. We've added 3 more subscribers since the last video, but I don't know who you are. So a quick shout out to my additional 3 subscribers, whoever you are. And for everyone else, please subscribe and share this channel with your investment friends. I hope this channel will help you with your investing. For those of you who don't know me, I am the Penguin, and in this video, I want to get high with you. I want to share with you my high returns with big pharma stocks using covered calls and cash secured puts. So my very first covered call was Pfizer, and I'm pretty sure my medicine cabinet is filled with Pfizer products. I've traded big pharma stocks like Pfizer, Bristol, Merck, and GlaxoSmithKline. Big pharma stocks pay good dividends yielding between 2 and 5%. And when performing covered calls, those big pharma dividends help boost my annualized returns. I love getting high. High returns, that is. Big pharma stocks are boring, slow, steady, perfect for covered calls and cash secured puts. Kind of like after hitting the bong, you can just chill with big pharma stocks. But if you get the munchies, try investing in PepsiCo instead. They own Frito-Lay. Big pharma stocks trade in a tight range, perfect for covered calls and cash secured puts. With drug stocks, you don't have to deal with all those mood swings. Let's face it, we're all on drugs, and we need big pharma. So let's dive into this. Over the last year, I've been using cash secured puts to get high. High annualized returns, that is. Between May of 2020 and June of 2021, I executed cash-secured puts on Pfizer, Bristol Myers Squibb, Merck, GlaxoSmithKline. I executed a total of 16 cash-secured puts, generating $5,551.55 in premium, aka profits. My annualized returns ranged between 23% and 108%. I love getting high. High annualized returns, that is. My cash secured puts ranged between 3 days until expiration and 24 days until expiration, and I feel like 2 weeks is my sweet spot. 13 out of my 16 transactions expired worthless, out of the money, so I just simply rinse and repeat. And 2 out of my 16 transactions, I was assigned the stock and ended up buying Pfizer and Bristol Myers stocks at a discount. And then I started writing covered calls immediately. Some people call this the wheel strategy. But whatever you call it, this is how you generate premium, aka cash flow, using cash secured puts. And this is how you buy stocks at a discount using cash secured puts. Here's the breakdown of all my cash secured put transactions using my spreadsheet analysis, which calculates my annualized returns ranging between 23% and 108%. I love getting high. High annualized returns, that is. And then I did covered calls with Merck, and this is where the money tree keeps growing. So check this out. Between June 8th of 2020 and August 21st of 2020, I executed 3 covered call contracts generating over $583 in profits. I also collected 1 dividend payment generating $122 in profits. On Friday, May 21st of 2020, Merck stock closed above $82.50 a share. So the following Monday, my 200 shares of Merck were sold at $82.50 a share. I made a profit of $707.59 for 77 days, which is a 20.33% annualized return. And that's a good return. It's still better than the S&P 500 yearly average. Here's a snapshot of those trades, just so you know this is legit. And here's a graph of Merck stock between June of 2020 and August of 2020. Then I did covered calls with Bristol Myers Squibb, and the money tree keeps growing. So check this out. Between June 15th of 2020 and November 16th of 2020, I executed 6 covered call contracts generating over $1,175 in profits. I also collected 2 dividend payments, generating $270 in profits. On Friday, November 13th of 2020, Bristol Myers stock closed above $62 a share. So the following Monday, my 300 shares of Bristol Myers were sold at $62 a share. I made a profit of $1,745.49 for 154 days, which is a 22.6% annualized return. And that's a good return. Once again, here's a snapshot of those trades, just so you know this is legit. And here's a graph of Bristol Myers stock between June of 2020 and November of 2020. I also did a covered call with Bristol Myers Squibb in my IRA account. You might as well write covered calls in your IRA account since you're already going long. On March 23rd of 2021, I bought 600 shares of Bristol Myers at $63.2885 a share. That same day, I sold 6 covered call contracts for 44 cents for the April 16th expiration and the $65 strike price. I collected a premium of $260.01. On Friday, April 16th, Bristol Myers closed above $65 a share. So the following Monday, my 600 shares of Bristol Myers were sold at $65 a share. I made a profit of $1,286.63 for 27 days, which is a 45.8% annualized return. Talk about getting high. That is a high return. Here's the same transaction, but I have included the snapshot of my spreadsheet analysis for covered calls and cash secured puts, which calculates the 45.8% annualized return. Once again, that is a getting high return. I liked this transaction so much, the very next day I also did a covered call with Bristol Myers Squibb in my regular account. On March 24th, the very next day, I bought 700 shares of Bristol Myers at $62.4152 a share in my regular account. That same day, I sold 7 covered call contracts for 49 cents for the April 16th expiration and the $64 strike price. I collected a premium of $338.34. On Friday, April 16th, Bristol Myers closed above $64 a share. So the following Monday, my 700 shares of Bristol Myers were sold at $64 a share. I made a profit of $1,447.39 for 26 days, which is a 46.5% annualized return. Talk about getting high. A high return, that is. Here is the same transaction, but I've included the snapshot of my spreadsheet analysis for covered calls and cash secured puts, which calculates the 46.5% annualized return. Once again, that is a getting high return. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this review of big pharma stocks over the last year using covered calls and cash secured puts. This is my 6th video, and there will be more videos coming each week. If you have any covered call stories to share, please drop them in the comments section below. I would love to hear them. And in the meantime, torch up that like button, blaze that subscribe button, and pass this video around with all your friends. Thank you for watching. We're all on drugs. According to a 2015-2016 CDC study, the most commonly used types of prescription drugs included bronchodilators for children, central nervous system stimulants for adolescents, antidepressants for adults, and lipid-lowering drugs for adults age 16 over. According to other sources, by 2023, Americans will spend between $635 and $655 billion on medicine, the highest pharmaceutical expenditures. China is in second place. By 2023, Chinese will spend $170 billion. The U.S. also spends an estimated $60 billion a year in medical research and development in the pharmaceutical industry. Speaking of drugs, how many of you have hit the bong while listening to Pink Floyd? Well, original lead singer Syd Barrett was ousted from the band in part due to his excessive use of psychedelic drugs. The photo on the bottom right is Pink Floyd in January of 1968, the only known photo shoot during the 5 months that all 5 members were together. Clockwise from the bottom, Gilmour, Mason, Barrett, Waters, and Wright. Just say no to drugs. That was Nancy Reagan's campaign, and Nancy was a great first lady. Disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I am only sharing my experiences and opinions. Investing involves risk, so please seek advice and educate yourself. And in all seriousness, don't do drugs. Your life is too precious to waste it on drugs. Just say no to drugs.